given Indonesia's size and relative poverty, we would expect there to be a larger number of attacks. What is different about this attack, and as the report said, is the tactics. They reflect more of the Mumbai-style attack or the Paris-style attack than what Jamaah Islamiyah was perpetrating in 2000 and in 2009. But on a lighter note, they were largely rebuffed in this style attack. From what we understand, the attackers approached Serena Mall and the security guards turned them away, and so they wind up exploding their bombs outside of the mall and seem to have redirected towards the police station and the Starbucks nearby. So hypothetically, it's early to say, but it seems like they might have wanted to take over Serena Mall and hold people hostage, and they were unable to do that due to the existing security at the mall.
Now, there's a big umbrella organization in Indonesia, Nahdlatul Ulama, or NU, which has been unequivocal in denouncing ISIS. Some have hailed this as a model for other Muslim countries. But you've argued that it's hard to export Indonesia's model.
I think it's difficult to export in the short term, and I've argued that NU is not an organization, Nahdlatul Ulama is not an organization that you can export to other countries just because it's based on people and institutions and really network of schools. And unless you have those schools, it's hard for culture to travel. I do think there's a really important lesson from Indonesia, which is that when you include Islamic organizations like Nahdlatul Ulama in the political process, they will moderate their expectations and become more tolerant. If you look over time, and you originally, I mean the 1930s and the 1940s, they wanted an Islamic state in Indonesia. They were strong proponents of Indonesia being an Islamic state during the period of independence. But over time, as a result of being included in the political process, they've become Democrats, and they've become more tolerant Democrats. And I think the lesson for the Middle East there is, rather than persecuting Islamists or excluding Islamists, if you include them in the political process, they will moderate as a result of, gaining some of their demands, but not being able to establish an Islamic state. That's, I think, the longer lesson from Indonesia, is that democracy and inclusion work.